On the south side of the Columbia River Gorge, Oregon's basalt cliffs offer the stage for the highest concentration of waterfalls in North America. Eagle Creek Trail, just 30 miles east of Portland, is a favorite recreation area for those looking to enjoy the quiet beauty of nature.
When I walk these trails, I feel like I'm walking through a very important place. It feels like you're taking a trip back in time. You walk these sites and you see the historical buildings, the rock walls, all of these areas have significance. And you can feel the power of this site. Often people who come to visit here aren't aware of its historic significance, and that can be pretty fun to express to them how important it is. Their eyes go wide, they learn something new, and then they keep coming back because they feel that they've stumbled on something amazing.
The Eagle Creek Trail was first developed in the 19-teens. This coincided with the development of the Columbia River Highway, designed as a scenic highway to bring tourists out to the gorge. In 1915, the original Eagle Creek Campground was developed as the nation's first U.S. Forest Service auto campground. With the country's financial collapse in the Great Depression, one might expect the development of recreational facilities to halt. Instead, great strides were made in improvements to local, state, and federal parks, and a concerted effort was made to open up recreation to even more of the population. That's thanks primarily to a relief program developed as part of Franklin Roosevelt's New Deal, the Civilian Conservation Corps, or the CCC. The program was launched in March 1933, setting young men to work in rural areas to address the country's conservation needs. In Oregon alone, there were 87,000 CCC enrollees that worked on projects over the 9 years the program operated. Enrollees trained in forest management and firefighting, as well as worked to improve recreational areas, opening up campgrounds, picnic areas, roads, and adding to the trail system. Several camps were set up immediately in the Columbia River Gorge. The U.S. Forest Service supervised CCC enrollees from several different camps in an effort to expand the Eagle Creek Campground. The older campground was doubled, and a new campground overlooking the Columbia was added.
We are standing at the Eagle Creek Overlook Shelter. This building has numerous elements that are characteristic of Cascadia or rustic architectural style. We've got the rock beams made out of basalt and andesite that were locally procured. We've got the large cedar beams and purlins on the roof. We also have the stone floor below us. So this is the fireplace room, and it's really a striking room with the tall ceilings, the really large beams, and it's called the fireplace room because of its central feature, the fireplace. So we're here at the community kitchen. This is another Civilian Conservation Corps building, one of the 4 at the Eagle Creek Recreation Area. And you can see that we've got the plaque embedded here. It commemorates the construction of the community kitchen by the Civilian Conservation Corps and completed in 1936.
Hundreds of young men benefited from the work they were paid to do and the skills they acquired. Their legacy in the form of new recreational resources for thousands of visitors restored not just the forest as a natural resource, but increased the public's access to recreation. As we continue to benefit from the work of the CCC today, it's critical to remember the importance of protecting these sites.
Around me, you can kind of see that there's evidence of the Eagle Creek fire, the dead standing trees behind me. This happened in 2017, and even though fire is a natural part of these ecosystems, it's just a reminder that historic places like this need protection. It feels incredibly humbling to be able to steward this land, knowing that it's been so important to so many people for such a long time.
It goes beyond just the structures. It goes to the story and the history of the people that we're visiting here. Being able to continue to be part of that legacy is really incredible.